Hi friends, today for Read Aloud, I have Over in the Grasslands and Sloth Slept On. So I'm going to start with Over in the Grasslands. Over in the grasslands where the acacia trees grew lived a tall mother giraffe and her little calves too. Slurp, said the mother, we slurp, said the two, so they slurped up the leaves where the acacia trees grew. Over in the grassland, running wild, swimming free, lived a huge mother elephant and her little calves three. Squirt, said the mother, we squirt, said the three, so they squirted with their trunks, running wild, swimming free. Over in the grasslands where they ate more and more, lived a hungry mother hippo and her little calves four. Graze, said the mother, we graze, said the four, so they grazed on the plains where they ate more and more. Over in the grasslands, knowing how to survive, lived a proud mother lion and her little cubs five. Stalk, said the mother, we stalk, said the five, so they stalked in the grass, knowing how to survive. Over in the grasslands, doing all kinds of tricks, lived little agile chimpanzee and her little baby six. Swing, said the mother, we swing, said the six, so they swung in the trees, doing all kinds of tricks. Over in the grasslands, in a tree that points to heaven, lived a pretty mother hornbill and her little chicks seven. Toot, said the mother, we toot, said the seven, so they tooted loud and long in a tree that points to heaven. Over in the grasslands where they go out late, lived a busy mother aardvark and her little cubs eight. Dig, said the mother, we dig, said the eight, so they dug up some termites where they often go out late. Over in the grasslands where they make shrill whine lived a clever mother meerkat and her little pups nine. Watch, said the mother, we watch, said the nine, so they watched and they stood where they make a shrill whine. Over in the grasslands in a rocky-covered den lived a cunning father jackal and his little pups 10. Yip, said the father, we yip, said the 10, so they yipped and they yapped near their rocky-covered den. Over in the grasslands, come, let's take a peek. While their parents all are resting, the kids play hide and seek. Find us, say the children, from 10 to 1, then go back and start over, 'cause this rhyme isn't done. Look for a hidden animal you can spy with your eyes. To find more grassland creatures, every page has a surprise. So we learned about all the different kinds of animals that live in the grasslands. The other book I have is Sloth Slept On. He wasn't like any other creature we had ever seen in the backyard. We asked him his name. We asked him what he was doing up in our tree, but there was no answer. He was asleep. We had lots of questions, so we set off to find some answers. There's a sign that says missing. Please return to the zoo. First, we asked Dad what he thought, but he was busy. We looked in all the books we could find. They were full of pictures and words and places and things, but there was nothing that looked like our new friend. We knew he wasn't an elephant. He didn't have a trunk. He wasn't a tiger either. He didn't have any stripes. He wasn't a horse or a bear. He let out a loud snore. He was still asleep. Perhaps he didn't belong in our backyard at all. Maybe he had traveled for a very long time from somewhere far away. Maybe he was an astronaut. Maybe he was a ferocious pirate who had been sailing the seas and was sleepy from all his adventures. He might even be a brave knight who was exhausted from spending all his time fighting dragons. Look! It is the rainforest. He is not an elephant or an astronaut or a pirate or a knight. He is an animal called a sloth. We learned that our friend usually lives in the beautiful rainforest of Central and South America. The sloth is a type called the three-toed sloth who uses his strong grip to stay in the trees. Sloths move very, very slow. The sloth is a very sleepy animal. He can sleep hanging in a tree for up to 20 hours a day. Sometimes a sloth lives in the same tree in the rainforest for years at a time. The rainforest has all the things a sloth likes to eat, such as leaves, fruits, twigs, and even bugs. Hang on, friends. There we go. The rainforest sounded wonderful. We decided there was only one thing to do. We found a nice big box and used all the stamps we could find. We packed them in some lovely leaves to eat the toys for the journey. We were so happy the sloth had come all the way from the rainforest to visit. We would miss him lots, but we were glad that he would be waking up back where he belonged. Deep in the rainforest, the sloth finally stirred. He had been having the most wonderful sleep. He slowly lifted his head, looked around, and said, "Excuse me, which way to the zoo?" Thank you for joining me today, friends. I'll see you tomorrow for more read alouds.